referring the conversation which Shukdev Goswami referred actually this about the Narad Muni and Brahmaji, and during the conversation with Goswami also referred the conversation between Maitreya Rishi and Vidura. So there are parallel dialogues going on between several personalities in the Srimad Bhagavatam, and all are great personalities. Everyone has the same objective, same goal. How to develop attachment towards the Lord Shri Krishna. Bhajanti tat charana sururuha. And in that conversation, Maitreya Rishi is pointing out a very, very important point to Vidura and Maitreya Rishi. That we cannot get attachment for Lord Shri Krishna, so to speak, until unless we get an opportunity to serve the pure devotee of the Lord, who comes in the form of our spiritual master. And this is the verse, 3719. We've spoken several times this verse. It's very, very important. So recite the verse. Yat sevaya bhagavataha kūtasthasya madhudushaha katiraso bhavetibra adayor vasanardanaha. Shri Prabhupada translate this verse. Translation purport by His Divine Grace. By serving the feet of the spiritual master, very important verse. By serving the feet of the spiritual master, one is enabled, otherwise is disabled, enabled to develop transcendental ecstasy in the service of the personality of God. You see the connection? So this enabling process happens when we get an opportunity to serve our spiritual master. The first thing, we should have a spiritual master in our life, and second thing, we should try to serve his lotus feet. Who is the unchangeable enemy of the Madhu? The Lord has been described here, Madhu Dvishya. Madhu demon, and whose service vanquishes one's material distresses. Prabhupada writes the purport. The association of a bona fide spiritual master like the sage Maitreya can be absolute help in achieving transcendental attachment for the direct service of the Lord. Now here Prabhupada says direct service. So Jiva Goswami Pad describes what is the direct service. So direct service is the Navavidha Bhakti. Starting from Shravana, Padasena, Atman. Apart that called साक्षात भक्ति. इसके अलावा कुछ भी होता है तो उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? आरोप सिद्ध भक्ति. जैसे बहुत से लोग भगवान के लिए यहाँ पे आके अभी हॉल में सफाई किया. Right? We came here, somebody would say came. They put the mat here. Someone can drop the devotees by car. They all are services. But they are called Aropa Siddha Bhakti. They are not direct devotional service. लेकिन वो भी भक्ति है, उस पर हम क्या कर रहे हैं? We are imposing bhakti on that service. It's called Aropa Siddha Bhakti. हम आरोपित कर रहे हैं भक्ति. प्रभुपाद कह रहे हैं कि डायरेक्ट सर्विस, जो साक्षात भक्ति है, साक्षात सेवा है, वही नव भक्ति के जो अंग. सकल साधन श्रेष्ठ यही नवविधा भक्ति. कृष्ण प्रेम कृष्ण दैते थार महाशक्ति. तार मध्य सर्वश्रेष्ठ नाम संकीर्तन. निरपराध नाम लय ले पाए प्रेम. Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describes out of all the processes, this 9 processes which is Navadha Bhakti is the topmost. ये सबसे उत्तम साधन है और आध्यात्मिक गुरु हमें यही सिखाते हैं. The bona fide spiritual master, he engages us in this process, this service, by which we can get a direct service of the Lordship, directly, sakshat. तो हमको साक्षात सेवा में युक्त करते हैं गुरु महाराज। इसलिए बताया कि बिना उनकी सेवा के, बिना ऐसा कोई व्यक्ति जो हमें इसमें इंगित नहीं करे, तब तक भगवान की सेवा में प्राप्त। The Lord is the enemy of the Madhu demon, or in other words, He is the enemy of the suffering of rasa, which is the Vatsala rasa, starting from Shanta rasa, Sakya rasa, Shanta rasa, then Dasa rasa, then Sakya, then Vatsala, then Madhu. तो यहाँ पर रसी रसा आया कि रस तीव्र, ये तीव्रता बढ़ती है हमारी प्रोसेस है, न्यूट्रल, एक्टिव, फ्रेंडली, पेरेंटल एंड कॉन्जुगेट. दिस इज द 5 रसास. A living entity in the liberated position of transcendental service to the law becomes attracted to one of them. So when we are liberated from our conditioning, which is by the help of spiritual master, then we become attracted in any of these conjugates. Any of those. And when one is engaged in transcendental loving service to the Lord, one's service attachment in the material world is automatically vanished. Param Drishtva, Prabhupada quote that was. Second 59. 259. Rasam Varam Raso Api Yasya. Rasa Varjam Raso Api Asya. Param Drishtva. And this all happens, the starting point is what? Spiritual masters with this. तो आज के दिवस पर हम लोग ऐसे ही आध्यात्मिक गुरु में एक गुरु है, उनकी हम व्यास पूजा बना रहे हैं, और ये अवसर भी बहुत कम मिलता है. It's also very fortunate people who can get this opportunity to serve the spiritual master in any way. That's the next verse. Next verse is very important verse. Durapa hi alpatapsa seva vaikuntha vartmasu yatrupakiyatam nityam devadevo janat. Now here Vidura is saying that, oh Mother, see, I got this opportunity to serve you, I'm with you right now. But persons whose austerity is meager can hardly obtain the service of the pure devotees. दुरापा ही अल्प तपस्या, जिनकी तपस्या बहुत अल्प है, उनको आध्यात्मिक गुरु की सेवा करने का अवसर प्राप्त हो. इसका मतलब भगवान की सेवा करना भूल जाए. It means whenever we get such an opportunity to glorify the spiritual master, to serve him by serving his Vani. Vani and Babu both are there, both are service, but Prabhupada, several occasions Prabhupada says that more than Babu Seva, Vani Seva is important, especially for all of us. Because through Vani Seva only we understand even the Babu works. तो यहाँ प्रभुपाद जी बता रहे हैं that the path of liberation as recommended by all authorities is to serve the Mahatma, transcendental. As far as Bhagavad Gita is concerned, the Mahatma are the pure devotees who are on the path of Vaikuntha. Shri Prabhupada, we are so fortunate. Shri Prabhupada has given entire the garland of such pure devotees. He has offered this material world. That Prabhupada's great contribution to this universe actually. Everywhere now we have the presence of spiritual master. We go to any place in the world, we have devotees. All the devotees who are there, they are attracted by at least one of the spiritual master in this parampara. Right? Because of their influence, we can see how they are purifying. They are the purifying agent sent by Lord Shri Krishna through Shri Prabhupada in front of all of us. This Guru Varga is very, very important and their role is very, very crucial. So there are pure devotees who are on the path of Vaikuntha, the kingdom of God, and who always chant and hear the glories of the Lord rather than talk of dry, profitless philosophy, Suska speculation. This system of association has been recommended since time immemorial. अनादिकाल से भगवान के भक्तों का संग, साधु संग सर्वशास्त्र है, लव मात्र साधु संग सर्व सुखी है। अनादिकाल से सारे शास्त्रों में इसको बताया गया है कि बिना गुरु की कृपा से जीव जो ब्रह्मांड में भ्रमण कर रहा है, ब्रह्मांड भ्रमते अनंत कोटि जीवगण 84 लाख योनिते करिते भ्रमण, और भ्रमण करते करते ब्रह्मांड भ्रमते कौन भाग्यवान जीव, मोस्ट फॉर्चुनेट जीव इन दिस ब्रह्मांड इज वन हु गेट्स द मर्सी ऑफ गुरु कृष्ण। गुरु कृष्ण प्रसाद आय भक्ति लता, जिनको ये भक्ति का बीज प्रदान होता है गुरु के पास। तो आज के दिवस पर हम लोग ऐसे गुरु को मान करते हैं। We have got this wonderful opportunity to glorify the spiritual master who has given this the rarest of rare gift, which is even not possible to the demigods. Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 5th chapter, verse number 18. Maharaj is saying that it is upari adha, यहाँ पर भी भ्रमण करने से लोगों को प्राप्त नहीं। Oh Vyasdev ji, you should endeavor for that. You give something by which the Jivatma will endeavor for that kind of achievement which is not possible for the universe. And that is the pure devotional service. Supreme Lord. Prabhupada says it again. Yes. This system of association has been recommended since time immemorial. But in this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, it is especially recommended by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. कलियुग में विशेष रूप से इसको इंगित किया गया है। Even if one has no assets of favorable austerity, if he nevertheless takes shelter of the Mahatma, you see the glories of Mahatma, साधु, पहले के कुछ भी पुण्य नहीं हमारे पास में, लेकिन यहां पर बताया जा रहा है कि अगर पुण्य नहीं है तो मिलेंगे नहीं संग, ऐसा बताया जा रहा है, विरोधाभास है यहां पर। Who are engaged in chanting and hearing the glories of the Lord, he is sure to make progress on the path back home, back to God. You can see the importance of spiritual mastery. Now, how to understand this? So some definitely it is mentioned in the scripture of what we saw that without having some sukriti, Krishna knows sukriti, we cannot get the association of yogis. But Prashant ke paas said that even that sukriti also comes by the mercy of that satam kripa, by the mercy of the Mahatma. वो सुकृति भी उनकी कृपा से आती। So in our life, the first point, the trigger, the driver by which we are moved towards this path is the satam kripa, the mercy of the Mahatma, mercy of the devotee, and which is inconceivable. Prabhupada mentioned that. Prabhupada was asked by his followers that Prabhupada, how such a fallen people like us in Western countries, how we got the sukriti to pursue this Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada said, I made your sukriti. I made this. तो ये कृपा मूर्ति है ये, और ये सभी प्रभुपाद जी के जो शिष्य हैं, सब उसी कृपा मूर्ति से कृपा लेकर के सब कुछ whoever comes in their proximity, in the range of their glance, all are very fortunate. All are very fortunate. कृपा कटाक्ष से जब महादेव को बोलते हैं, श्री प्रबोधान सरस्वती की गौरांग की एक कृपा कटाक्ष जो है, वो ये सारी चीजों को, निराकारवाद, ब्रह्मवाद, स्वर्ग के सुख, ये सब को भुला देते, शुद्ध भक्ति के बीज को अंकुरित कर देते। कृपा कटाक्ष उसी प्रकार से हमारे आध्यात्मिक गुरु बनते हैं कि कृपा कटाक्ष चंद्रिका सदैव, उनके बस चंद्रिका एक ग्लांस जो है पर्याप्त है हम सबके हृदय में आध्यात्मिक जीवन की शुरुआत करने। और फिर अगर हम गंभीर हैं, गंभीरता से हम उस पर चलना चाहते हैं, and we try to follow instructions of spiritual master, Guru Parampara, all our spiritual. Then we can see that we are accessing more and more mercy of spiritual master, even though we are not on the planet, but the flow of mercy is always there, always there. So the more we try to follow the instruction, the more we can feel that we are receiving that mercy in our life. This is how this transaction works. So this is the background about spiritual master. There are several verses. I chose you to take these two verses. But there are several verses which glorifies the importance of spiritual master in our life. And today is the day when, on the Vyasa Puja day, we formally glorify whatever gift we have received, whatever mercy we have received. As I mentioned, the more we try to follow the instructions, the more we realize the mercy. The more we realize that we are so helpless that without their mercy we cannot even move one step. So now we invite one after the other, because that also being spoken there. You sit down hall. And today especially we thought that devotee who could not get opportunity there. Today we'll request them to come here and open the heart, express their gratitude, and whatever you feel, that whatever gift you receive, that's our due to glorify this person. Today is the day. So, whoever who could not speak on that day, we can invite them. Rich. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Ram, Hare. Krishna Prabhu request his grace Rajendra Prabhu to speak. Rajendra Prabhu will be having Krishna Maharaj. Requesting for the device to can come forward so that we can speak.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशिकारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. So I thank all the Vaishnavas giving me this opportunity to speak about His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. So it is like showing the lamp to sun, but still it is for our purification. So I was thinking, I was just remembering the words which Sri Rupa Goswami has given 500 years back, and from 500 years till now, the Kali Yuga has just gone to even more worst side. But still we can see what the Acharya they said then. We can see few of the personalities who are still following those things. Like he said in the first verse of Nectar of Instruction, वाचो वेगम मनसः क्रोध वेगम जिह्वा वेगम उदरो हस्त वेगम एतान वेगान योग सहेतु धीरा सर्वमपि पृथ्वी सशिष्यया. So what he said 500 years back, still we can see, no, the words, these are not like something which is only uh, flowering words or which cannot be seen. Even this time also we can see. It just we recall Maharaj and see his personality. So we can see that all that they follow. So Vachuveka means nothing other than glorifying the Lord. They don't speak Vachuveka Manasa. Everything they, for them, it is like all what they thinks, what the Lord thinks. So maybe in a portion of that, but not beyond that what the Lord thinks. The way like to like deliver the conditioned souls, or how the Lord mercifully comes. So Lord sends His pure word. They are from the Lord. They do the same. And that we can see even today also the personalities like His Holiness Bhakti Charu swamy maharaj. Today we are so fortunate, like we got so many times association of Maharaj here in Kanaya days. Then we can see very tough today's time, it's not possible. But if we are in that path and we are dedicated, then the Lord can empower, Lord can bestow the mercy. Then I was just remembering about their qualities. So there is a verse in Srimad Bhagavatam. If we open third canto and chapter number 25 and verse number 21. So there, I was just going through the purport of Srila Prabhupada. I will read only one line because we have limited time. I will not read the full. But here the verse says, Titikshavaha karunikaha suhirdaha sarvadehinam ajat satravaha santah sadavaha sadhu bhushana. So again, if we recall these personalities, nothing is even less than what it is spoke here. Maybe more than like what we can think of, that we can see they are like, that's why they are called like Punya Tirtha. They are the walking pilgrimage places, like they walk and they bring the pilgrimage with them. So this is here Titikshava means how tolerant they are, Karunikaha, all these qualities, these are what we can see on these acharyas. Suhirdaha Sarvadehinam. Suhirda, basically it is used for the Lord and only for the pure devotees of the Lord. Like we see in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter 29 verse. There also it is spoke for the Lord, and similarly it is spoke for the pure devotees of the Lord. Here I will just read one or two lines from second paragraph where it starts. So what is the difference between an enemy and a friend? It is a difference in behavior. A sadhu behaves with all conditioned souls for their ultimate relief from material entanglement. Therefore, no one can be more friendly than a sadhu in relieving a conditioned soul. A sadhu is calm and he quietly and peacefully follows the principles of scriptures. A sadhu means one who follows the principles of scriptures and at the same time is a devotee of the Lord. Like that, we can read all these qualities of a pure devotee. And I'm just thinking, if we just relate this all those qualities, or all the what is written here, we can see 101% in these personalities. So we are so fortunate, like we have all their instructions with us, and their conducts, they live to show us those all things which are written in the scriptures. Then for us, why it is that important? Like we have to surrender ourselves. For us, it is very difficult. Other than in the office to boss, it is very difficult to surrender ourselves. There we surrender fully. But otherwise, our mind it never allows us. But still, we have to do that. Still, we have to do. So again, we can relate the bhajan which is given by Srila Bhakti Thakur Mahasaya. ओहे वैष्णव ठाकुर द्वयर सागर ये दासे करुणा कौरी दया पद छाया शोध है आमाया तुम्हार चरण धरी क्षय वेद दमी क्षय दोष सोरी क्षय गुण देह दासे क्षय सत्संग देहो है आमाए बसेची संगेर आस एकाकी आमार नाही पाय बल हरि नाम संकीर्तने तुम्ही कृपा कोरी सदा बिंदु दिया देहो कृष्ण नाम धने कृष्ण से तोमार तुम्ही देतो पार तोमार सौपति आचे आमी का कंगाल कृष्ण कृष्ण बलि धाई तव पाचे so this is what exactly means there is nowhere else we can achieve even a drop of what we are looking for. It is we have to 100% follow the footsteps of these acharyas, then only we can achieve that. So there are so many other bhajans which are exactly glorifying these all the Vaishnavas, and it is not like their glorification. Actually, it is because of this access to enter in this path or to progress in this path goes through them only. And I remember what Maharaj, when he was once here and in his lecture or maybe in a question answer, it was like many people they say, what is the why we need a spiritual master or somebody in between us. So when we have a direct relation, we are part and parcel of the Mame Vansu Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanato. We are part and parcel of the Lord. So we have a direct relation. So why we need someone in between? So Maharaj said, like if your eyes are weak, so the glass which is between your eyes and the object is to magnify and you can see the object clearly. So that is the role of the spiritual master. That is, I am exactly remembering. Maybe I am not exactly repeating the words the way Maharaj told, but the essence was like that. Maharaj told, this is the role of the spiritual master. So this is from Maharaj, and there is another bhajan. Gangar paras paile paschate pavan darshane pavitra karo ye tomara ho. And there only it is like tomara hridaya sada govinda vishram. Because of the Lord resides in the heart, and if someone is really sincere on moving to that path, they can only give that because it is their property. The Lord, He says, like Tulsi dal matrena jalasya chulkena va vikriyanite swam atmanam bhaktah bhakta vatsala. I sail out myself on the hand of those devotees who, with the love and affection, serves me even a leaf, tulsi leaf, or even a small quantity of the water. And these are the devotees, they are serving the Lord day and night. I will stop after reading one more verse. Actually, it is a two-way. It is a two-way. It is like for us when we are in a parampara, which is like a bona fide parampara. After some time, we should not have any doubt on the acharyas. If we have any doubt on the acharyas, really we are what to say means like what is the hope for us. So from their side, it is very clear like they are in a bona fide parampara and they are exactly as I was remembering what is written 500 years back. Exactly we can see on these Vaishnavas, they are following the same even in this age of the Kali, where for everyone else we see outside what is happening now where the Kali is increased. But these Vaishnavas, for them, it is not touching. It's not touching. Like Sukhdev Goswami, he tells to Parikshit Maharaj, wherever these four revelative principles are followed, So there the Kali will never enter on that. So we can see they are 100% following for them. Even ihayasya hare rasya karmana manasa gira nikilasu apyavastasu jivan mukta sauchya. So wherever, whatever you keep them, they are free from all this. So, but what is our duty? It is said like there are two examples of given by the acharyas. Like like if you want a good crop, so your seed should be of that quality and the land should be fertile. So either one is not there, then you cannot expect the result, right? Or it is said about like like a husband and wife. So both should be qualified to give the birth to the child. If one have a issue, then you cannot. The same way it is in our devotional service. We think always like so in one of the lecture I was hearing from His Holiness Bhakti Swamy Maharaj. He said the people who say the Sadguru actually there should not be used the word Sadguru. Guru is the Sadguru. But there is a word used Sadshishya. That is what I am going to just read that verse. So Shishya should be Sadshishya. Guru is always, Guru means he is a Sad. Otherwise he is not a Guru. So we will read that verse only maybe translation and then I will because of many other devotees they have to speak. So I am sorry if I am taking little time, but only 1 minute I will take. This is the verse from 10th canto, chapter number 80, 80 and verse number 41. एतदेव हि सत्शिष्ये कर्तव्यं गुरु निष्कृतं सत् यद् वै विशुद्ध भावेन सर्वार्थात्मार्पणं गुरु. I think I'm reading correctly, but if somewhere then who is projecting that book? Yeah, 1080 41. Yes. So this is like what we have to follow. So we have a more responsibility because of it we are weak. We are weak. So we need to follow, and they are there always, day, night, any time, any circumstance. They are there. That mercy will flow to that person who is sincerely looking for that. We have to become sincere. So here it is like sarva artha atmarapanam guru. Artha means everything, and atma here it is called about the body. If we have to see word to word meaning, then it will be sarva artha means asserts atma means and one's body. So atma is many places it is used as a atma. It is used about the mind or it is used about the body. So here it is used the word this meaning of the atma is like a body. So this indeed is the duty of all true disciples to repay the debt of their spiritual master by offering him with pure hearts their wealth and even their very lives. So there we can speak like there is a parallel like teachings or the scriptures. It is giving equally the same volume of the glorification as of the Lord is of his pure devotee. Nothing less. I think we can glorify them like the Lord Hari Anant Hari Katha Ananta. So Hari Katha will be completed if we glorify his pure devotees also. So this is how we, because of we are weak or it is our part, like we have to pray to them uh, and beg for their mercy. So by their empowerment, we may get some success in our life. So on especially today's day, I just pray on the lotus feet of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swamy Maharaj Like if he gives a drop, as Prabhu said, mercy, a drop of mercy of Maharaj comes to us, so our life will be, our spiritual life will be success. So thank you so much again for giving me this opportunity. I will start. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. In the meantime, let me ask one question. Do you know when was His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj was born? Very nice. It was 17 September 1945. Very good. So, over to Rajendra Guru. After Rajendra Guru is Mamta Mataji. After Mamta Mataji is Krishna Brahmana Guru. And after that is Nanda Mataji.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले चाहु मां विज्ञान निकेत सुखनेता वासुदेव नाम चारु So, although I am not qualified to speak about Charu Maharaj and Guru Parampara, but as devotee has given me opportunity, so I would like to tell something about the Bhakti Charu Maharaj glories. So, dear Bhakti Charu Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances on the rest of the Lotus feet. And from your life, you have given us many messages. So, one of the Bhakti Charu Maharaj during a lecture to the brahmacharis was telling that do you know that how much effort Prabhupada had made while preaching in for? So you cannot actually imagine that how much trouble he has taken. You can only understand once you get to the age of 70, and then you can understand that how much Prabhupada has sacrificed for. So Bhakti Charu Maharaj always was very grateful to for Srila Prabhupada, and he in all whenever he got opportunity, he tried to glorify his Guru Maharaj, and so he by his example he is teaching that whenever we got opportunities, we should try to glorify our Guru, and that's why also in the Ujjain temple on his Vyasa Puja day he actually started Prabhupada Mohit Day. So on this day, he actually provided a platform to all the ISKCON devotees to glorify Srila Prabhupada. And we can also learn from Prabhupada, from Charu Maharaj's behavior, that he was always trying to make Krishna consciousness in a big way, so that whenever he got opportunities to preach, so he was trying to make it big so that more and more people can get benefit. So similarly, he started a project in the D-land in USA. So that is a 160-acre land. It's near airport, but it is in the forest area. So it was completely a forest in 2018, and he developed it in a very big farmhouse. So objective was that a farmland where all the devotees can come, and so he created a very big temple there, and he created also Gosala there, and the purpose was to create Gosala so that as a devotee, or all his purpose is to go to Golok Dham. And in Golok Dham, what happens is that all the devotees try to please Krishna. And what Krishna does, he always try to please cows. So that way, Bhakti Charu said that we should always try to please cows. So he created a very big farm project there, so that cow can be served there nicely, and their products can be sold in the local markets, and people can get them. So even in the D-land, last time I was hearing from Krishna Kishore Prabhu that when they went there first time, so like he was amazed that it is in the forest, like completely outside of the any residential area. It was a forest of 116 acre, and there initially they were starting to cut the trees there. So these trees were, you can say, very big, like 30 feet, 40 feet, big trees. So for that, they bought a cutter, big cutter. And since all devotees who are helping Bhakti Charu Maharaj there, they have no experience in cutting those trees. So although Bhakti Charu Maharaj has shown them that this is how we should cut the tree, and he have given them example also. And then Bhakti Charu Maharaj, after teaching them, and he did it very perfect nicely, because he also didn't have experience, but he is so empowered by Prabhupada and you can say Guru Parampara that he cut it very nicely, and everyone said, okay, we can also do it. So then after that, once Bhakti Charu Maharaj went, the devotee tried to cut it, and they tried to cut it from, you can say, from upside, downside to upwards up. So then the tree actually fell down on yourself itself. So they cut through machine is very fast, so that, and that tree actually was about to fall down on the devotees. But somehow devotee got out of the, but that machine, that tree actually fell on the machine, and that machine was very costly. And then they told to Bhakti Charu Maharaj that this is what happened. So Bhakti Charu Maharaj's first concern was that somebody then got hurt. So his always attention was that we should take care of our devotee, and that's our first priority. And we can also learn in Dilan there is another pastime also, that while that was forest area, there are many white spiders were there also. So Bhakti Charu Maharaj was also sick, but he was not taking any medication because he thought it was very expensive, and why to waste time until I can survive, I'll take. But later on, in the same day evening, Krishna Kishore Prabhu, he got sick. And then Bhakti Charu Maharaj in the night, he taken him to the nearby city by driving him himself 1.5 hours, and he get it clean. So we can see that a true devotee, he is not concerned about his wellness, but he is always concerned about the other devotees who are under his guidance, or you can say who are under his mercy. So the third pastime which is that we have already heard about the Abhyacharan series. So the Bhakti Charu Maharaj was one of the first sannyasi in the body history who had made a film, and that is also the Prabhupada Leela. Because when he read some article of the top 100 influential people of the world, and he didn't found the name in that Prabhupada, so he become very anxious that this is our mistake. We, being the follower of Prabhupada, we haven't actually glorified him substantially, that people do not know about him. So with that purpose in his mind, he built the Abhayacharan series. Although he do not have any background to make a movie, or but by the mercy of Prabhupada, he made it nicely, and it is the first series also which is on the route. At that time, the only Doordarshan was there, on that it was broadcasted. So we can see that Bhakti Charu Maharaj never missed any opportunity to glorify Srila Prabhupada. So with all this, I will beg from Bhakti Charu Maharaj that please bless us, our family, and our the Kanya based devotee, so that they can progress in the Bhakti. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I'd like to request the race Maharaj, just kindly come forward. So we were talking about the birth year of the Women's Bhakti Charu. You know where he was born? This place, Bangladesh. Fantastic. Do you know what is the actual place? Kuti. It's called Kuti. Everyone. Yes, Kuti, the Brahman district. Where they have a project of making a very, very big temple, and this is the farm community and everything. So that is the place where we're going to see that and Krishna Maharaj is.
Comes to assemble all listeners. And this time we try to look at my Guru Maharaj. In between I did a mistake. Please forgive me. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Shri Bhakti Charu Swamy Namaste. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisance in your lotus feet. I am not qualified to glorify you, but as all Vaishnava instruction, I will try to glorify you. I just wrote some lines in your glorification. Please forgive me reading I do any mistake. भगवान को जानने की आप में थी बड़ी चाह, भगवान को जानने की आप में बड़ी थी चाह, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की पुस्तक ने दी सही राह, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की पुस्तक ने दी सही राह, आपका व्यक्तित्व इतना आकर्षित, श्रीला प्रभुपाद को किया शीघ्र प्रभावित। पहली भेंट में ही मिला महाप्रसाद, पहली भेंट में ही मिला महाप्रसाद, मेरी पुस्तकों का बांग्ला में करो अनुवाद, मेरी पुस्तकों का बांग्ला में करो अनुवाद। जो प्रेम व सेवा भाव आपने प्रभुपाद से पाया, जो प्रेम व सेवा भाव आपने प्रभुपाद से पाया, उसे और बढ़ाकर सारे जग में फैलाया, उसे और बढ़ाकर सारे जग में फैलाया। गुरु की आज्ञा पर सांसारिक जीवन से संन्यास लिया, गुरु की आज्ञा पर सांसारिक जीवन से संन्यास लिया, श्रीला प्रभुपाद ने पहली बार भक्ति नाम लिया, श्रीला प्रभुपाद ने पहली बार भक्ति नाम लिया। अगले ही वर्ष श्रीला प्रभुपाद ने संसार छोड़ा, इस्कॉन को काल चक्र ने ऐसी दशा में मोड़ा, तब होकर परेशान सोचते होगा क्या अब, तब होकर परेशान सोचते होगा क्या अब, आप अपने इरादों से न हुए तब से मस्त, गुरु भाइयों संग इस्कॉन को बनाया भक्ति का हक, गुरु भाइयों संग इस्कॉन को बनाया भक्ति का हक। आत्मकथा ओशन ऑफ मर्सी लिखी पर रखा इस बात का ध्यान, श्रीला प्रभुपाद का हो गुणगान न मेरा कोई बखान, श्रीला प्रभुपाद का हो गुणगान न हो मेरा कोई बखान। देख यह गुरु भक्ति आश्चर्य करता है चंचल मन, जिज्ञासा से प्रश्न कर उठता है सारे जहां का जन, श्रीला प्रभुपाद के निरंतर अनुसरण से क्या मिलता है, सारे जग को श्रील भक्ति चारू स्वामी महाराज देगा। सारे जग को शील भक्ति चारु स्वामी महाराज ने गाई। हरे कृष्ण। Hare Krishna. This I was hearing last week the Guru Maharaj lecture. Guru Maharaj was as everybody just glorify how Maharaj makes sure every time Srila Prabhupada is glorified. So he was explaining or glorifying Prabhupada. He was saying, my duty like a lens, as Vishnu Prabhuji was explaining. I think same lecture I also heard. My duty is like a lens. Lens is like his lens always making distant object very closer. Same way, my duty, maybe you all never meet or meet Srila Prabhupada personally, but my duty, I try to make Srila Prabhupada very closer to you. Or as Srila Prabhupada always said, it's my duty, I will take you Golok. So I'm just a me. It's a Guru Maharaj humbleness. He's saying it. I'm just a medium, trying to you just be in sincere sadhana, or I will make you near the Prabhupada. Or Prabhupada always says yes in Golok also is come. Then one devotee also, not it's related, but in other place asked the Guru Maharaj, can we get in Golok in the ISKCON also pizza? Then Guru Maharaj said, in the Golok definitely Srila Prabhupada, where is Srila Prabhupada, where is the ISKCON, where is the ISKCON, already get pizza. So don't worry, you just be in your sadhana program, or in the auspicious day, I'm begging Guru Maharaj, please bless us. So we will try to, or we will pursue in sadhana very seriously. Or one your quality which always we like, or you always make sure कि whatever when you serve Srila Prabhupada or Lord Krishna, it should be perfect. You always for joint example always said this everything as a singer, as a devotee, as a cook, and even the filmmaker, you always perfect. So it's a big message for us whenever we serve our Guru or Lord Krishna, that's the perfect thing you should try to offer them. So please Guru Maharaj, I should also take sincere every single instruction of my life or can progress in our bhakti. Hare Krishna.
In the meantime, so we all know His Holiness has received 2 initiations together. Yes? You all know that, right? So where did he receive these 2 initiations together? Huh? Mayapur Dham. I know the location. Gaur Purnima. Which year? 1977. Very good.
Hare Krishna. Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Namaste Sahasrati Deve Gauravan Chari Vishesha Shavati Vasarati Vishesha. Today we are celebrating His Holiness Bhakti Charu vyasa puja. Although I have no qualification to glorify Guru Maharaj, I am trying best by His causeless mercy only to express my gratitude by glorifying Maharaj on the occasion of celebrating Vyasa Puja of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj. Actually Maharaj is truly above all qualifications. The spiritual master is receiving benediction from the ocean of mercy, just as a cloud pours water on a forest fire to extinguish it. So the spiritual master delivers the materially affected world by extinguishing the blazing fire of material existence. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of spiritual master His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj, who is an ocean of auspicious qualities. Maharaj, in your book, Ocean of Mercy, you beautifully describe Srila Prabhupada's boundless compassion. This manifested in unending difficulties in the form of physical, mental, social, financial, and legal challenges. Without a doubt, Srila Prabhupada is an ocean of mercy, and receiving benediction from him, you are also bringing ocean of mercy to us. To kindly extinguishes blazing fire of material miseries by strategically guiding ISKCON's future. ISKCON is the only solution to the world's economic, social, and environmental problems. Always Maharaj mentioning this ISKCON is the only future of the world, and he always often is giving advice to the devotees never leave ISKCON. Stick whenever if you are going out from ISKCON, this is material world is forest fire, you cannot escape. So the only solution for this material world is ISKCON, only ISKCON. Not so many times given this instruction to the to all ISKCON devotees. Still, Prabhupada once he said, the materialistic people are not sufficiently afraid of Maya. That is why the people are not taking seriously Krishna consciousness. We are experiencing and witnessing this in the current material world. The people are suffering, and Maharaj giving reply, Maharaj giving answer for this. Material world is place of misery, and that only we can be happy is to serve Lord Krishna under the guidance of spiritual master. Your wonderful planted this for whole world, and you are a peacemaker of ISKCON. Within ISKCON, wherever any controversy happen, Maharaj is as ambassador, peace ambassador, he will give a solution for all the problems. I always and ever pray for his for Maharaj's causeless mercy and blessings, so that I may be able to attain strong desire to strictly obey and fulfill his instruction and feelings to preach Srila Prabhupada's loving vision to the whole world. By your humble servant to take blessing from Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Invite His Grace Bhakti Charu, which can be done by Maharaj. In the meantime, in regards with His Holiness, where did he study? Germany. Very good. Which year? 1970. You are enthusiastic. Very good. Thank you so much. Very good. 1970. Probably. So, Krishna Prabhu, I will request you to Namah Prabhu Please kindly come forward. And after now the table is for Murali Dhari.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Maharajis and devotees. Hello to all. So before speaking, so seeking all your blessings and the guidance. So whatever I get from Sri Krishna Kishore Guru, so I try to repeat here. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय पूर्णे श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामे नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशपालिनी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूमि श्रीमती भक्ति चारु स्वामी इति नामे स्निग्धचेत शुभ्रनेत वाग्मीन च रसापाल प्रभुपाद तदत्राण नमामि भक्ति चारु पदम. So this is known as Bhakti Charu Maharaj pranam mantra. So from this so little bit we can see how Maharaj qualities, how great qualities he is having. The first word is signature. Signature means he is so soft-hearted and also he is lovingly dealing with the devotees. So from this aspect we can see some past tense, how Maharaj in terms of past tense in signature. In Kanpur, there was a GBC meeting going on. So there, so Maharaj was so busy. So after GBC meeting, they planned for some initiation ceremony. So one devotee came from Bangladesh. Then he submitted his recommendation letter, everything to his name Krishna Kishore Guru, and he also just got to the recommendation letter. Then he recommended for the second initiation. So during the initiation ceremony, Maharaj asked recite some mantras. So then he couldn't able to recite the mantras. Then Maharaj told at least do recite pranam mantra and also that also he is not able to do. Then Maharaj he given the Bhagavad Gita and asked him to read. So that also he is not able to do. Then Maharaj got upset. Then he told Vishnu Prabhu, what service you are performing? You are not seeing anything. They are simply coming. I will not give initiation. Then Maharaj he sent him back. He didn't give initiation. So after this morning session, then again there is a GBC meeting at around 3 o'clock. So Maharaj went for the GBC meeting 3 o'clock. So that time Krishna was he was mentioning that he said, oh, Maharaj went for GBC meeting, so he may not come. So next 2-3 hours we are free. So suddenly Maharaj in between around 4 o'clock he came back. Then here he called Krishna Kishore Prabhu. Where is the devotee? Morning I sent devotee back now. Asked him to come. So then that devotee they are sitting the devotees in the temple. Then finally they brought the devotee here. So so then Maharaj was telling, just morning I sent you back. I scolded you. My mind is not in good condition. I am not able to take my lunch prasadam, as well as I am not able to concentrate in the GBC meeting also. So asking the devotee. Then the devotee come back. Then again next session, Maharaj given the second initiation. Told that okay, here or not you have to perform well. Not you have to study more and more. You have to perform well. So like that, Maharaj is so affectionate to everybody. So in this like a very loving way, Maharaj is dealing with everybody. So this is one of the example that signature. Then one more past time, same related to this Sindhya Chetra. In Maharaj going to Mataji, they are planning to buy one car. So that the car dealer Maharaj told the register the car in the Mataji name. Then the car dealer person they asked who is he? Then immediately Maharaj told she is my daughter. So like that Maharaj told. Then they said that if he is if he left the job from you, then he may take your car. Then Maharaj said no problem. Let her take, no problem. She is my daughter. So like that Maharaj is so nicely dealing with everybody. So this is the signature. So next in the Pranam next will be like Subramanyata. He is the ideal leader. He is a very good leader. So related to this one Leela this Mr. was relating in Mayapur, there is a Kirtan Mela was going on. So there the Maharaj slot was there. There is a they give us a Maharaj slot. So during that slot, Maharaj directly exactly come to that time Maharaj slot. But by that time there was other Gurukul boys. They are doing the Kirtan. So Maharaj came, then he do pranam, and he went back, and at the back side he is sitting and he is watching. But the Guru boys, the other devotees, they didn't notice that Maharaj came. They keep on doing kirtan. So then 15 minutes, 20 minutes gone, but still they are doing kirtan. Then finally they realized that Maharaj is here. So then suddenly they asked for his forgiveness. Then Maharaj came, then he done bhajan. So once he completed, then he asked the students to bring the Guru boys. He asked them to bring the Guru boys. But by the time the Guru boys left, then Maharaj ji told because of me they stopped the kirtan. So I felt so sorry. So they went, but then Maharaj also made like a sorry note. He made one sorry note and sent to the Guru devotees. So how even though Maharaj is very he is a sannyasi, but the Guru boys may be like 10 to 12 years old only. But still, for them also, Maharaj is so nicely dealing with them. So here Maharaj is setting example how he is dealing with each and every devotee. So this is the ideal leader, signature. Then next will be Subramanyata. What I told Subramanyata is the ideal leader, good leader. So the next in the Maharaji Pranam Mantra next will be Rasamritam. Rasamritam means Maharaji always like a rasa personified. He is always like nice rasa. He is also always nice rasa used to deal with the devotees. So here regarding this Mr. Prabhu, this Mr. Prabhu was mentioning like in Orlando in America. So Maharaj was traveling from one place to other place. So there in the around 40 minutes journey, so Maharaj was singing this Jai Radha, Jai Krishna, Jai Vrindavan. This song he is singing. So normally Maharaj used to speak sometimes with the devotees, but this time Maharaj like a full 40 minutes he was singing this song in different tune. Then finally Maharaj told this song like this song will transport us to Vrindavan. So this song is so powerful. So like that Maharaj was exhibiting his rasamritam qualities. So at the end there is a Prabhupada Gada Prana. So Maharaj is Pran. Pran is Prabhupada. Maharaj is Pran is Prabhupada. For Prabhupada he will do anything. So one time there is some devotee came from America. So they are serving lot of very delicious prasad to Maharaj. So that time Maharaj was mentioning when I was cooking for Prabhupada, normally I used to only I cook 2 or 3 items. But see how Prabhupada how many items he is sending for me. So like that Maharaj remembering Srila Prabhupada. So like and also you can see like he want to keep Prabhupada in the center. So whatever glorification he is getting, he offer to Prabhupada. Like this is Rajendra Prabhu mentioned So one of the very big seva Maharaj done, like this Bhakti Charu serial. So that he is done. Then before Maharaj winding up this pastime, when he was in Ujjain, so he was before leaving Ujjain, it was like a kind of meeting. He is having a meeting with devotees. So that time Maharaj was saying, why you devotees want to chant my pranam mantra? You don't want to chant my pranam mantra. You can directly chant Prabhupada pranam mantra. So everybody is astonished. The devotees, they are connected with the temple president. Then why they want to chant my pranam mantra? The children, they are connected with their mother, but why you want to chant my pranam mantra? So like that, Maharaj was mentioning. So then. So then Maharaj told, even definitely will not do what I am saying, but this is my thought. So I am thinking how this is the first time I am experiencing like this. How Maharaj is telling to his own disciples, don't call pranam mantra. So in this we can understand how much he is dedicated to Prabhupada, how much he is trying to glorify Prabhupada. So this is my humble offering. So thank you Guruji for this opportunity. Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. So request is raise Namata to this kind of come forward. After the raise Namata to our request Guru Prabhu, and after Guru Prabhu, Sanatan Prabhu, we will be ready, and please come forward so that we can definitely have your offering with you. Thank you. Right. So we also heard some time back that His Holiness he has developed the serial. What was the name of the serial? Avishar. And how many episodes were there in Avishar? 115. Very good. Right.
Mom Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Gurudeshmare Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravan Prasthaya Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna. So I'm not qualified to glorify Maharaj, but for my own purification and the pleasure of devotees, I'm trying to share whatever I have heard the glories of Maharaj, especially from the glorification lecture of His Grace Radheshyam Prabhuji mentioned. Radheshyam Prabhuji has a very intimate connection with Solnas Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. So I thought repeating whatever Prabhuji says in his lecture would be more beneficial for all of us. So a very important instructions to Solnas Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj is to translate all his books to Bengali language, and Prabhuji said that Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj is followed the same way how Srila Prabhupada used to translate the books. Same way, Bhakti Charu, like Srila Prabhupada started his translation works and writing in the, he slept and wake up in around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Then he write, then day is continued. He takes very little time. Similarly, Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj also wake up in the 1 o'clock in the night, and he translating all his works. And this works not only for 1 day, 2 days, 1 month, or a year. 8 continuous years, Maharaj is followed this principle and completed the translation of all the Prabhupada books into Bengali translation. So One time, Radheshyam Prabhu visited Ujjain and having discussion with Maharaj. That time, Radheshyam Prabhu asked one question to Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. Maharaj, this humility is very essential for bhakti. This humility is a cultivatable one, or it is a inborn quality? Can you please enlighten on this? Like that, Prabhuji asked Maharaj, and Maharaj said, definitely it is a cultivatable only. It's not an inborn one. Humility. And then Maharaj gave example like we have to continuously hear about the glories of the Lord. By hearing the glories of the Lord, we can cultivate the humility. And then Maharaj gave one story about Akbar Birbal. One time, Akbar asked all the people and said, then he draw one meter line in the board and asked the people, can you make it reduce this line? Like so, many people came and tried to, you know, dusting the thing, reduce the line. They want to erase it and reduce. Then Akbar told, no, you should not erase the line, but you have to make it small. How it is, you have to do. Then many tried, but yes, we all know that Birbal is the very intelligent person. Then nobody can do. Then Akbar asked Birbal, can you do that? Then Birbal came and Birbal took a pencil and then he draw 3 meter line. Earlier it was 1 meter line. Akbar drawn, Birbal drawn 3 meter straight line. Then Birbal told Akbar, see now the line is small, become small. Then the same way Maharaj is explaining to him, if we are continuously hearing the glories of the Lord, we come to know how great is Krishna. So how insignificant we are. So in this way, when we are realizing how great is Krishna, then naturally humility will arise us in our heart. So Prabhu said, I was very much touched about this Maharaj explanation and answer, very good. And one more incident, how Maharaj is very friendly and very humble. One time Prabhu went to Ujjain and he had a meeting, all this thing, and Prabhu was waiting to meet him. That time Maharaj was some seva, he could not able to meet him at a particular time. So Prabhu said, Prabhu's train, he wants to catch up the train. So Prabhu said, okay, some other time I will meet Maharaj, then I will go to my room and get ready. And then Prabhu went to his room to do some activities, and then he packed up his bag and he get ready and he went into the car. When he entered into the car, Maharaj is sitting in the car. Then he thought, Maharaj, this is your car. He confused whether I'm wrongly get into the car. And that, yeah, it's my car only, but I want to drop you in the railway station because you come. That time I was unable to meet you. I thought, let me come with you during to drop the railway station. So in that way we can discuss something like that. So Maharaj is a Srila Prabhupada disciple. Prabhu Radheshyam Prabhu mentioned that when Maharaj is a Srila Prabhupada disciple, and how he is reciprocating and how much he is giving care to other people. So we explained those points. And then the glories Maharaj, how is the expert in all of the activities. The temple construction is not an easy job, but Ujjain temple, great temple, many of us visited there and witnessed there how beautiful white marble temple. Within a period of 10 months, Maharaj able to construct the temple, and now they are preaching very wonderfully. And another quality of Maharaj is very personal. So Prabhupada's teaching, we are teaching about the personal. We are Prabhupada always is criticize this impersonalism. So we are personal. We are our dealings with the devotees are personal. Maharaj is dealing with the devotees and all other people are very personal. So he gave one example that one time they have one meeting in Calcutta. So one big personality, they are going to their home and their hall is very big. Prabhu is saying very big. So many people are assembled there and Maharaj is sitting casually in the sofa, and for that function, Radheshyam Prabhu also invited, so we went there. So Maharaj started giving class in Srimad Bhagavatam. So he recited this first sloka, Srimad Bhagavatam, and then asked all the devotees, Prabhu, can you able to recite? You want to recite? Then people are reciting. Then 15 people are reciting this sloka. Then Maharaj, after that, asking Matajis, you want to recite the sloka? Then they are also reciting. Then 15 people they are reciting. And Radheshyam Prabhu said, now almost 45 minutes over, the Maharaj has to give lecture, and then after that everybody recited. Then Maharaj gave a 20-minute lecture, and then wind up the program. Then Maharaj told to Radheshyam Prabhu, see, these people they are all want to have a personal relationship with me. They want to talk something, this thing. So when we are given the opportunity to recite this sloka, even though I can speak for 2 hours, 3 hours, I can speak on this Bhagavatam first sloka. But more important is that instead of I am speaking, I am giving the opportunity to speak them. They, somehow or other, we have to inspire the devotees. I feel this is the best way to inspire these people in this group, like that Maharaj. So Radheshyam Prabhu mentioned that point also. So another incident also, in every year Maharaj is having a very big program in Kolkata. Like that program is called Maharaj very punctual. Prabhu mentioned that how Maharaj is very punctual on all his endeavors. So the devotees also very punctual there. So there also that name is called Chaitanya Seminar. So Radheshyam Prabhu asked, what is this Maharaj, this seminar, Chaitanya Seminar, how it is? Because if we say seminar only, people will attend. Otherwise, if we are saying Leela, Kada, they will be relaxed. So that's why we named it as a seminar. In that seminar, Maharaj used to ask people to recite some sloga and then ask them their people also, their family. They will announce the husband, wife, and children name, all name. Maharaj, they will name and ask them to stand up in the crowd. So everybody get attention. So the devotees wants to chant and reply. So in this way, he is having very personal relationship with every devotee. And Maharaj is the minister for ISKCON Vaishnava etiquette community. Very nice singer, and we all witnessed. We are all very fortunate. We have a few occasions by the mercy of the devotees. We can able to hear directly from the Maharaj here. So how friendly he is, how whenever we hear that Maharaj is very madur in his handling. We see how nicely he called the devotees, especially Krishna Kishore Prabhu or his disciples, Shyam Sundari Radhika Mataji. When Maharaj speaks, call their name, it looks like it's very very pleasing to hear. So such a nice, as Prabhu mentioned in the initial class, Srila Prabhupada, how very important to have the association of the devotees. By the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we have so much devotees around us. We are very fortunate, and only the thing is how we have to develop the taste to hear from these devotees, and we inculcate those teachings in our life. Also to give what mercy we receive from our Gurujans, the same how we are going to give them. These are all the points on this day we remember, and we try to focus on our progress. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Very good. Thank you very, very much. So the time is 1 o'clock. And we have to leave. So requesting all the devotees to please kindly you can